You created this business without taking on any debt or any investors,
Correct.
using your own money.
Yes.
Do you think that had a lot to do with that?
Absolutely. Because listen, the bottom line is I don't care what kind of business you're in. If you borrow money, you have to pay it back. That's the reality of it. And what happens is if you don't, is what, like during COVID, that's when we see massive companies falling.
Right.
Companies we never dreamed we'd ever see collapse, built on a horrible foundation, built on an illusion, so to speak. I call it an illusion.
Right.
You know, a lot of times these companies are just so in debt, they're barely running profits. All they do is continue to acquire in order to even build their profits. And it's a somewhat of a facade.
Was there ever a point where you were like, because it is hard to self-fund your business. So talk to me about that process of when you developed the first It's a 10 spray, the leave-in conditioner that you have, and how you were able to develop that and then the process of growing that.
So actually, failure is how I developed it. My partner and I had a company. Our first company completely failed. We lost everything. And we were married at the time and got divorced.
Ooh.
And
Was it
so
because of that? That stress from that?
It had a lot to do with it, I'm sure. It was multiple things. But so we each had $40,000 each. And we decided to pick up the pieces and start with one bottle, one closeout bottle. It's all we could afford. And so that's when we actually started It's a 10 Haircare together and with the one bottle. And we just grew it and grew it and grew it. There was one time we took out a loan for $50,000 from a bank. I literally went to the bank. But yeah, it was paid back within probably 2 months. And
That's
since
great.
then, I've never had to actually. But the first company
Where would you
was
get
self-funded.
money?
Yes. So
Where did you
great
get
question.
the money?
So the very first company that we lost $500,000 on, we had gotten that through real estate. I love to flip real estate. I've done it since my 20s. So my real estate ventures have actually really helped fund my passions, my business dreams. And so I've always kind of been a scrapper.
Creative,
right? Entrepreneurs are really scrappers. And my whole life I've just kind of always flipped things and made money with them.